You have like one tool for all BFME games to download them and to play them online. But the kickoff will be BFME 1 exclusively. Obviously, it's going to be lots of work. And you can select your patch. You can play on any patch you want. 1.03, 1.06, 1.09, 2.22, doesn't matter what you want to play. You can play it on every single version. And also with BFME 2, you will be able to play it on 1.00, 1.06, 1.09. We have beds being used for scouting. Goblins versus Isengard. Furnace. Tunnel into the Goblin Cave. Yeah, and the problem is because there is not enough new players, you know. But when we have lots of new players, you will be matched automatically, and there is no dodging because you don't see your opponent until the game loads in. And once you are loaded in, it will select the map for you. It will decide who the host of this game is going to be. And once the game is over, it will record your game automatically. It will update to the website your replay. You can download from the website, watch your replay. Your win will be, recorded. You get a point. When you beat a stronger player, you will get more points. And you can climb your way up to the #1 spot in the ladder. That's the goal of the online battle arena, Just stay tuned. Orc Pit and Uruk Pit. We have Goblin Warriors joining the battlefield into the Goblin Cave #2. Nice little Christmas present, for the BFME fans. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. What happens, then he's gonna disconnect, and then he's gonna get the loss, He's gonna lose. Goblins are coming to this location. The Warp Riders won't be out there in time, and this furnace is a goner. Only 1080 HP. Build is trying to body block. The tower is shooting from the fortress, but I think it's gonna delay, but not gonna deny. The furnace #1 is about to be destroyed. And the builder is tanky. You can't really kill the builder. People buildings, yeah. True. But you also get lots of money, I believe, from the structures, So it's more fast-paced. It's a whole different game compared to Rise of the Witch King. So now usually in Rise of the Witch King you won't see that coming. That one Goblin Warrior can destroy your furnace like this, Okay, one trample is all it takes. Hard counter situation. Oh, actually, he's dancing around the Rosie. Why are they so slow, the Walk Riders? Why? They are so slow. Is it me or are they moving like slow motion? They are very slow, actually. The Goblins are able to outsmart them. I can make it. Hopefully in January, the problem is in January I have lots of online classes, for the job what I have. So right now I wish I would have the time to stream as much as I did in the past, but the time is super tight. Then you come home 3 days a week after the work. I'm going to the gym, then I'm coming home around 8 p.m. Then I'm eating, taking a shower, playing with my kids a little bit. Then it's already 10 p.m. Then you are getting tired, you want to go to sleep. In the other days, I want to spend also some time with my family, Like, I have the feeling that I have every day, I have like -6 hours left, minus. And I need every single minus hour I have, I wish I could stream as much as I did in the past. But obviously, unfortunately, we are growing older. And as we grow older, the more responsibilities we have, It's tough to invest time into your hobbies. Immediately demolished, can't protect it. We have trolls up on the field from the fissure, level 1. Walk Riders kind of feeling a little bit underwhelming, in my opinion. Yeah, they make 20. But it's not about the money they give you, it's about the time it gives you. Look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it gives you 5, every 5 seconds it gives you 20. Compared to Rise of the Witch King, for example, it gives you every 6 seconds or something. In BFME 1 also every 6 seconds. I like the footsteps from the trolls. It looks actually pretty realistic. I like it. It looks pretty nice. And he's also like yellow, bluish. He's gonna grab a tree now in his hands, no problemo. creep secured by the pikeman. After the first couple of minutes into the game, we have Bambi, the yellow Eisinger player, sitting on 350 command points, and he has almost 2 power points in the bank, punching the wargs up on the ground. Can't move, disabled. One more, and only 2 more remaining. Here's Creepin, unlocked from the spare book. It's available. 3 power points for Andy, the goblin player. He's up to 500 command points in total. Remember, he lost this tunnel in the front, which is pretty important, because once they get level 2, the structures, your resource buildings, they will give you actually not 75 but 100 command points. It means keeping those structures alive and protected is very rewarding, but we won't get to see a late game or mid game. Bambi will leave the game. That's going to be the first victory for Andy in the goblin faction. And I don't want to be the guy who's having to depend on the income from the stream. It would turn me into a very different person. I would have to put pressure on myself to keep asking you guys, please donate me, please give me a sub, please donate me, guys. And I don't want to be this dude, you know. This was always my hobby from the beginning, and the extra cash I was able to make was always reinvested into the stream, into the tournaments, into the launcher. For example, we are paying €12 every month for the 2.22 launcher, so you can download the game in fast speed, and I'm paying for this, you know, and thanks to you guys. That's from the stream money, right? But making this full-time would just change my entire personality, and I don't want this. We have Man of the West against Mordor. El Clasico, good against evil. Offensive barracks next to the farm. 25 you get actually from the farm every 4 seconds or so. Orc pit number 1 into the orc pit number 2. Eye of Sauron is able to see everything. Scouting, seeing, watching. Please donate, I can move to Canada. Yeah, but it would turn my life into this. You know, it's horrible when you have to depend on other people. Look, I'm gonna make the... Wait. Okay. Oh, it's smaller. I hope it's fine. Okay, so we have soldiers opening from the yellow Man of the West player, Icterion. He has 3 farms around the fortress. The fortress floors are enabled. Build is scouting from Mordor. And orc warriors, they cost actually 60 only. They are very cheap compared to the soldiers. They cost 200. So for the price of 1 soldier, you can actually have 3 orc warriors. But obviously they have 30 command points, and also the soldiers have double the command points. Double the command points and more than triple the price. Are they worth it though? It looks like they are worth it. I'm not Christian myself, you know. I'm not celebrating Christmas. But thank you anyway. Damn, this game is still not dead. Imperialist is around. Long time no see, MP. Game is never dead, my friend. Nor is he alive. What's up, V Queen? What's up? Hey, thank you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Impy, long time no see. We need you to come back, you know, for the World Championship 2024. We need you to come back, Impy. The Rise of the Witch King 2.02 version 9.1 is looking promising. The farm is being hurt, but I think the soldiers might be there in time. Orc archers chasing. There is no stable up yet, and you have nothing that can trample down those orc archers. They will kill you eventually. Level 2 unlocked. Eye of Sauron gives you more damage also, right? It gives you 25% more damage, so you can kill them 25% faster. And you get level 3. And you know, one of the things I like about BFME 2 compared to Rise of the Witch King, I know I mentioned this a couple of times, but I like it that you can level up your units to level 10. And I hopefully in long terms in the future, also Rise of the Witch King team is gonna do the same thing. So it's always like what has, you know, kind of kept me to play BFME 1 for a long time is the bond you have between yourself and your units. Like when I was first playing BFME 1 campaign, I was always paying attention to all my units. I was naming them, and I wanted to keep them alive from the beginning of the campaign until the very end, you know. And the same behavior I also have in multiplayer games. When I play BFME 1, I have my Knights of Gondor. I don't want to lose them. You know, I want to keep them for the entire game. And leveling up these units to level 10 was also one of the reasons why I felt this way. Here it's all about whatever, you know. If you lose them, you lose them. It was really hard to delete, but I've done it. Now I'm free. You know, you can always come back for a small action. But I feel you, you know. When it was too time consuming, look, I don't need to delete it. I just don't touch my PC for like 2 weeks, then I miss it, and I don't want to delete it. I don't know what they did about the cav movement speed, but the cavalry feels so slow compared to the swordmen. Now online is getting lower. Obviously we have no tournaments anymore like we used to have in the past. And the main problem is that the people are growing older, you know? That's the main problem. It's all about nostalgic feelings. I believe I know for a fact that the majority of the people who are playing this game are over 25 years old, you know? And they are the ones who are playing now for ages. Dude, Andy actually crushing. Andy's crushing Bambi. Not even close. 450 command points against 500, but look at the minimap, you know? The map is all red to me. Haradrim Palace level 1, no Haradrim Lancers, no heroes, none as good has been recruited all game long. The farm has been destroyed, another sneaky barracks attempt, but it won't work out because Mordor was able to discover and expose it. The stable, the Knights of Gondor are moving so slow. I'm 12 years old? Yeah, see, I don't believe that. Ragnarok. Prove yourself. Show me your ID. Now he's gonna grab the ID from his son or something. Trample. Yeah, here is the thing, right? In this game, in BFME 2, they made it so your pikemen dealing crazy bonus damage to production buildings. For example, in this case, the Easterlings are able to heavily damage the production buildings like barracks and stable. And your swordmen, like orcs or soldiers, they are dealing like crazy bonus damage to farms or to other resource buildings like tunnels and malon trees, in this case, slaughterhouses, you know? So it's good attempt to kind of make a player or force a player to have to recruit every kind of unit. It's almost 2024 and no one did another good Lord of the Rings game. Agreed, man. Like, I wouldn't care about Lord of the Rings game too much, but the genre, you know, like the types of the games you can make nowadays with Lord of the Rings, nobody is interested in that. Like the young people, the new generation, they don't want to invest too much time into this, you know. By the way, he has no units. Tom Bombadil will be special summoned. I'm 33, man. I'm super old. Nazgul with us. Defending, pressuring. I mean, he won't be able to destroy the fortress with this couple of orcs, that's not possible. But he still dealt so much damage. And also keeping the Tom Bombadil busy, who can't even get the chance to blast them with the Sonic Song. And he's a sugar daddy, dude. I'm a real daddy of 2 kids. All my money is going there, trust me, man. I was feeling so rich when I was single, when I didn't have a girlfriend or when I was not married and I didn't have kids. But now I'm feeling so poor, guys. Holy moly, you know. It's so expensive to raise kids nowadays, especially in Germany. It's so expensive. They are both going to the kindergarten now, you know. My son is like now 15 months old. My daughter is 5. And alone for the kindergarten, for the 2 of them, I have to pay every single month 450 euros, guys. That's crazy amount of money. The farming here is gonna be gone. I mean, Bambi is resisting, but I think it's not looking too good for him. 650 command points against 500. Eye of Sauron will be used to kill one of the last remaining production buildings with the Easterlings. Tower guards and soldiers are able to defend this for now. The Nazgul is very squishy hero. He has only 1800 health, so one trample into the tower guards and he will get one-shotted. Very squishy when you are mounted against pikemen. Okay, here he is able to defend, outspam his opponent with the twerk pits. Be towering up for the worst case scenario. You know, hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst always. And pressuring. It feels like a Black Gate mission now for for Bambi. He has to defend himself against waves and waves of evil units. Yeah, I mean, kind of like the life is expensive nowadays, you know? Everything what you want, every hobby you want to have is expensive. The unfortunate part is the majority of the population is not earning enough money to keep paying for the expenses and then eventually keep saving money. Bad trample. Bad trample. The barracks has been destroyed. No more unit production. Couple of orc archers could not harm here, I believe. We have a second Nazgul at the bottom side. This one is debuffing the enemy units all the time. He's getting dismounted now. But he's level 1. Okay, never mind. He can't debuff them when he's level 1. Wharton has been used. But he's gonna get level 2 very, very quickly. You watch this. Boom. Now, he will debuff them. Will basically, this is like a buff, right? It will make your army deal 25% more damage and become 25% more tanky. Every debuff is like technically a buff. Bearing a blight. If I'm Mr. Gunners, Andy is performing incredibly well today. The absence of Sauron and Ave rewarding the active player. Andy taking over the BFME 2 game. With Boromir, the captain of Gondor. He's creeping with all his army, the troll at the top right side. Boromir is able to knock down the target, just like in BFME 1. A hero who didn't have any changes from the vanilla game, from the BFME 1 game. But his attack speed is so low, like he's attacking super slow. And BFME 2 is like on steroids, you know, he's like bam, 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 bam. He's chopping them. Yeah, we have 400 command points against 950. That's a big gap in the command points department. Boromir has to be level 2, level 3. And to stun enemies with his raging strap on. BFME 2 guys like to have crazy descriptions for their abilities. I is available. Wharton is on cooldown. He has 12 power points. He can go for a summon very soon. 3 more power points required. Good micro. Trying to get into the backline. Actually ignoring the army completely and going for the structures. That's more rewarding if you destroy structures compared to killing enemy units. 13 power points. He will get lots of power points now after fighting here. Farm destroyed. Eye of Sauron will be used. This farm is going down as well. He's demolishing everything. Does he have any ability? No, he doesn't have any ability on the fortress. Look, the power points are rising. Watch, 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 watch. 15. And he's demolishing everything before we get to see the 15 power point. Bambi has been defeated once again. And Andy Brandy, guys, is now leading the best of 9 with a 2-0 lead.